Honey, the Asian Americans said they're not giving up. They're not going to shut up, and they're going to keep talking about the black community and dragging the black community for not shopping with them anymore. And black Americans saying they are sick and tired of it. They are sick and tired of the disrespect of the Asian community. How dare the Asian feel so entitled to have this in ownership of the black community, honey? When I tell you it's like a bad breakup, I got more videos I want us to look at and react to, and I want to know, what are your thoughts about all these kind of videos, honey? Check this out.
Now, I think this lady is a Caribbean, which is like very ironic because I remember Caribbean saying, oh, we don't treat y'all no way. Everybody always claiming that we're delusional. We are delusional and lying and making up shit. Look at how this lady is carrying on with such venom. Man, why are you so angry and pressed about where black Americans are spending their money? Like, we really need to dissect this. Why are people so butthurt when they claim we're at the bottom and they come here and do so much better than us? And we don't take advantage of the opportunities. Why does it matter if we don't have no money? We're all ghetto. We're all uneducated. We don't raise or take care of our children. Right? Why do they care if we're not going to shop with anybody except for ourselves? And who the fuck is this bitch think she is, telling us to make sure we don't go to Walmart and make sure we don't shop at the... Bitch, mind your fucking manners and watch your mouth, okay? These people are getting out of hand. Like, I've been trying to, like... Y'all know I got real life going on, but I also have been trying to not... Y'all know how I can get... Y'all know how I can get, and I have been, but I keep seeing these videos and I'm like, yo, these people keep coming for us. That's so crazy. Like, could you imagine if we really treated them the way they treat us, or if we was carrying on like this whole entire time? Like, y'all want to send y'all money back to the Caribbean, y'all want to send y'all money back to Africa to build up y'all's villages. Make sure you, like, could you imagine? Like, who do these people really think they are? They think they could tell us where we spend our money? Why do they care? Aren't they all so much better than us? So what should it matter? They act like this is just a white man's country, so why you not, trying to promote your businesses to the whitey? Wouldn't that make sense? Since we don't own nothing, we don't run nothing. They say these things to us all the time, but look at how they crash out simply for us saying we're going to circulate the money amongst ourselves. What is wrong with that? Everybody else does it. It is because we've not done it present day. We've allowed them to gain notoriety, to gain fame, popularity, and success on our backs. We've allowed it. This further proves what I've been saying. We've always supported everybody with this excess melanin. We've always supported them. But you see how they would get up here and lie and say they don't benefit from us and we ain't shit. But yet y'all care so much whether or not we asking y'all where you come from when you call your business a black-owned business. Like, what type of black-owned? Why should it matter? It's because y'all know we've always fucking supported y'all.
I answered a question like this before and it cuts me up. Like, what did they have to tell you to make you hate us? So in Asian families, especially immigrant Asian families, we have our own version of a race talk. Mine was a Chinese family, and in our house, the talk sounded like soft racism, not like eugenics. There was never any insulting of black intelligence or black abilities or black people. It was more practical than that. And it was all about safety. If you want to be safe, you have to align yourself with power. And if you want a piece of the American dream, you need to follow the money, follow the power, and that meant following the white brick road. My dad told me that I could marry a white man or a Chinese man, but preferably a white man and not a black man. So what's unspoken there is that Asian men don't have much power either, and black men have less. But white men have all the power. And me as an Asian girl had no power at all, that all of my power depended on a man. So it's not just soft racism, it's also soft sexism. And that is the model minority brainwash in a nutshell. It is based on a terrible dark side of the American dream that is anti-blackness. It cuts me to the core.
You recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us, as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember in 2023 when they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks is that we're the only community and we're the number one community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust they were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefit from all the hard work that the black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us. So I'm proud of all you guys standing in solidarity because they're basically calling us stupid as hell. This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out.
So the FBAs have sent out another boycott message to the Asian community. The FBA community or the African American community or the black community is sick and tired of this kind of treatment by people who obviously do not value the life of black people. And so I really understand why people are boycotting.
I just passed by a boycott of an Asian hair store here in Houston. And immediately when I get on TikTok, I see a post of a young gentleman saying people all over the country are boycotting Asian hair stores and Asian nail salons because of what happened to Cyrus. The most liked comment said, "Why punish other businesses that had nothing to do that?" And my response to that is very simple. Because I can't look at the color of your skin to determine whether you're friend or foe. For years, y'all have looked at the color of our skin and looped us all as criminals, as has-beens. We ain't gonna never be nothing and we are tired. But when we do it to you, it's a problem. But Drea, we're not all like that. And I understand that you're not all like that. But I am not willing to walk into another store or into another business that don't have somebody that look like me to find out that you're not one of the cool ones. What do? We stop going to all of your establishments. We start supporting our own, period.
When I spoke about Asians being racist to black people, you guys got very sensitive. Asians have the impression and the false narrative that black people are criminals. It doesn't matter where you go, who you are, that's just what they think about black people. And so black people should not be apologetic to think whatever about Asians. Now, I go into a co-op to get myself flowers. I buy myself flowers every single week. TMI. And after I paid for the flowers, I realized that one of the roses had come off. I'm not spending £20 to lose a rose. So I go to the guy at the till, an Asian man, and I said, hey, I've paid for this. However, one of the roses off. Can I go get another one? He goes, sure, provided it's the same one. Duh, of course it's going to be the same one. Guess what? He comes off the till and follows me, not knowing I could see him.
I would be talking about black business when I'm not black within society affects everybody. So I'm gonna fucking speak on it. I'm still gonna say it. Both sides are acting petty. How are you gonna blame a whole group of people because of what one fucking guy did? Come on. Grow the fuck up.
Buddy? Says, how can you blame a whole community for one person? They've been blaming black Americans for negative stereotypes forever. What's going on now is other ethnic groups and races feel like if this boycott is successful, I don't even want to call it a boycott. Because like I said, it's empowering and spending your money in the black community. And I said that last week. I said, if you're going to do it. Just spend your money in the black community. What you're going to do is you're going to make millionaires. You're going to make billionaires. You're going to be able to create wealth. You're going to be able to employ your own people. A lot of positive things are going to happen out of that. Plus, it's going to build self-esteem, self-respect. You're going to start putting your, family and your communities back together. And when you start feeling good about yourself, the world is going to be able to see that as a community as a whole. Will all black people do it? No, because they have a right, which is good, because that's saying that there's black Americans who are standing on business and what they feel and what they believe. But you got these outside people, not the Asians and not the blacks, have a lot to say. It's because they're running afraid of if black people actually collectively unite. And it don't take that many. It can take half, 50%, and they can lose their businesses. Their finances will be hit. They can't employ like they used to. Like, a lot of things can happen. Like, you don't need all the black people to stop supporting a predominantly Asian business that's depending on black people's money. You just need a significant decrease of people and they'll start feeling the financial impact. And I just had to stop because I just had to say that because this man is like, this is dumb. This is petty. No, people are running fearful that black people are tired fighting wars, coming back, getting treated as second class citizens. I was in, Fort Lauderdale, and we rolled through this whole thing of millionaire, billionaire homes. And I asked him how many were black. He said not that many. He said majority were foreigners or Hispanics. Of course, Caucasians, but not many blacks. We want to see a good representation of black Americans, and it's admirable. And for people who choose not to boycott, I'm not going to throw away black people. Don't all kinfolk. I'm not on that. They want the divisions. Just say, respect them, and just do what you're going to do. If you're going to spend your money in the black community, just do it.
So, seems that instead of choosing truth, he chose to dare us. I don't think he's going to like the results of that. What do you think?
Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for sticking with us. If you're new here, do let us know where you're watching us from. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. Video credit goes to the original creators for every video used in this episode. Let's get into the video. I'll be right back with more commentaries.
So yesterday I made a video about how now I understand that black Americans are only shopping with black Americans.
Okay.
Cool. Spend your money wherever you want. However, what I will say is make sure you're not going to Walmart. Make sure the gas station you get gas from is black owned. Make sure the beauty supply store where you go get your little edge brush is black owned. Make sure the supermarket where you go get your groceries is black owned. Y'all are ignorant.
What's poppin', man? I see what's going on with the black folks and the Asian folks right now, and I get it, you feel me? The shit that the Chinese man did to the young black kid was total bullshit, you feel me? It's not justified, you feel me? But my thing is, like, y'all can't stop a nigga from watching these Chinese dramas. I'm sorry, you feel me? I get it, y'all boycotting the food and the businesses and, you know, beauty products and salons and all that shit. But y'all can't stop me from watching the Chinese drama and the anime. This glasses and this shirt probably came from there. This shit from Shein, and I don't know, but I damn sure know this shit probably came from there too. Even the tractor trailer I'm driving, that shit got chips that came from China and shit. You feel me? Now I get it. I might cut out the Uber and shit with the Chinese. I might even stop watching.
Well, guys, I guess congratulations are in order. We have done it again. This is week 3 in the Black Wealth Transfer. What was initially the Asian business ban or boycott. It went from a boycott to a ban real quick. And now, as you can see, the stores are empty. This is on a Monday. This is around 5 o'clock after work time. Normally this is a good time to find this store very busy. Even during the weekday, it doesn't matter. And the fact that it's this empty is very telling. They dared us and we came, we saw, and we are conquering. I'm so proud of my community. I'm proud of everybody who is not shopping and who is intentionally looking for Black-owned businesses for your needs. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, because this little boy's life will not be in.
There is not a single group of people that actually want Black people to come together and build community without them. You could see history shows that they act like they don't want us around, but get mad when we thrive together without them. You could just tell from, what was it, a couple weeks ago when Naomi did the tennis dinner with all the Black tennis players, and that was such a topic of conversation, as if she needed to explain why she did that, because they need to be included. So for that Asian man to get online and call Black people poor and incompetent and make it seem like we need him more than they need us, you fucked yourself over.